Hello. Hello and welcome. We're getting back to it. Why? Because power went out for a hot minute. Got some pretty intense storm, rain, shenanigans, dropped some trees, power lines went out. Lost power for... how long did we lose power for? 9 hours? 9 or 10 hours? Give or take. So it cut off midstream. And now my studio's a little on the chilly side as a result. Hey, it looks like we it saved our run, sort of. Well, I'm a little jealous. I want snow. All we got was bullshit rain and no power. We haven't had any snow all year. Ouch. I want, that's one thing that I'm excited about moving, is moving somewhere where there's gonna be snow. Pretty much every year. And don't get me wrong, I'm a total fair weather bitch. Like, I prefer it to be 70 degrees pretty much all the time. I don't like the cold, and I don't like to be out in it. But I also like the snow, and I'm a hermit by nature, which means I like being snowed in. And it's just nice and quiet. I like the quiet. Yeah, when you have to be out and about, it's definitely no fun. Solid plan. Generally, so my studio's in my shop, and I have a tiny little electric space heater, one of the oil ones, old as shit, that if I keep it at like 65, this place was built well enough that it keeps it toasty in here, even though my shop is freezing. But it's been off all day, so it's like 57 degrees in here. Which isn't terrible, but it's a little colder than I like. To be fair, though, it's usually a lot warmer in here, like 75, 76, 77. And that always screws me up too, because I go back into the house after being in here all, you know, for a period of time, and my temperature is all fucked up, so my house feels cold, which it's not. Void, what's good? Dig the dance of dinosaurs. Ooh. I'd have to buy that just for that. And that. You know, same shit, different day. Can I cast one per wand, or is it just one? It's one in total. Okay. Ow. They're so bouncy. Oh, that's gonna happen. That kind of sucks. Oh, and it took itself. God damn it. I wonder if the spell does not have a knockback category. Yes, more mana. Wowie. Definitely gonna nuke myself on this one. Where am I? I think okay. I think it just glitched. I just glitched out. That was fun. Might as well. I don't know what they are. I want them to, I want them. We're on our way back to another snake build. Bad one to have. We can dip all of those down and even add some poison. And then, see, everything's lining up. Again. Maybe we go for like, how cheap can we get everything? But you don't have any money now to spend reforging. But going for like, lowering the mana cost as low as possible. Could be interesting. Teleport you back every once in a while, 3 seconds. Why not? Neither of those matter all that much, so we'll take the extra wand with the spell. It's gonna get replaced anyways. It gives me one more spell to do something with. got the double. And another one of them, and we're broke. Just knock them off the edge, including myself. Well, both of my relics aren't all that special, so... I guess we'll try. There we have it. Grabbed the trifecta. Now we get to upgrade it, and I think it might release more at a higher damage. I don't actually recall. $155 weaker spells. He can act. Oh, now wait a minute. Single cast. That's what we have the option of doing right now. All right, let's start mixing some stuff up. So 4 spells at 45% damage instead of 35. Not too shabby. It moved me. And we're broke. How does that work? Spell splits into 5 weaker spells after it ends. There we go. Shouldn't those... I guess not. Now, it splits there. I don't think these ones split. Oh, they do. Awesome. Need to get these spells lasting a little longer. Always wants to hop out when... Alright. Now we can... 90 and 10. Six in total there. Which gives us 2 more. Let's take it and throw this in here. And actually throw that in there as well. An extra wand slot? Yes, please. Move, well, actually, these ones work regardless. Like I'm flying around because I got a broom. Oh, look, I got a drill on my face. That's neat. Oh, and that's what that is. It's a magnifying glass in my hand. I'm like, what's up with that ball? I think it works. Son of a bitch. 100% gonna nuke myself here. I need another spell. You. Nope. Let's grab some life. Sure, why not? We got a side room. I forget it doesn't transport me there anymore. It's just my wand. What do we got down here? Transform current money. Yeah, let's just go ahead. Buy that one. And the regen. And the relic upgrade. Hey, crit damage. That was a good one to hit. I think we can leave the rest for now. That would have been kind of neat to grab. We are going to grab that one. We're really kind of testing our limitations here. We go with more mana or more regen. What's our regen at? How does this cast look? Nice and game breaking. So I guess more mana is going to be okay. Son of a bitch. Oh, you thought that was going to be good? Well, here's a room full of shit that would absolutely just murk you because of reflections. Stop it, I don't want it. More of them? What's that? You didn't have enough? Stop it. And they even bounce off the shells on the ground, which is kind of like... I mean, it's a solid touch, but just as annoying. I dig this game. It's so much fun. Can't wait for more content. Just as long as none of those things spawn without telling me. That's really the key. Because it's only going to take once. Just a one time. And I will be dead. Let's just full salvo you and shoot them all. And of course, it's always the one where it's like, oh, you got the most projectiles? Let's give you the guy that's going to take them all from you. and then use them against you. Kind of hoping I had a unlocked potion. What do you know? I'm flying. Forgot all about that. All right, re-rolling. Do I have anything spectacular? Not particularly. But we'll give it the old college try. That's a good one to have. And if we can re-roll you into... That one's pretty solid. Which is why we're gonna pass. Alright, give me a snack. Spell duration's actually pretty good. So we can dip this one out because we get to shoot 3 of them now. Cold is good, but I think I want them to last a little bit longer. Because then the chains, the dash lasts longer. And that's really where the bulk of the damage is in the dash. Might have a lot going on. Seeing is overrated. Although I kind of miss having the blue on there as well. It was a good look. Oh, Jesus. Glad I caught that. That was about the end of me. As long as I stay over here. Computer's feeling it. Oh boy. gonna be one of those kind of runs. And I gotta turn my graphics off to partake in. Vision is restricted. Yep. Temp shield when entering a door. That's pretty solid. Reading is great. But honestly, like, do I really need to read anything? Probably should have Did that take it out of my temp? It did. Pretty sure there are things in here somewhere. I guess there aren't any more. DPS is pretty good, I think. So we can get another tracking and a rare. I think we'll take the this one. I don't have anything to do with it right now, so. Oh my god. It's wild. They're like being blasted across the screen. Knockback? No. I think we got enough of that. You know, I've never turned down my resolution, and I'm not entirely sure if that's going to impact how well the game plays. In theory, it does. I could always turn off the spell graphics as my fallback for getting my computer to work. It seems to have helped. Some. Let's switch it up some. Let's try something new. Snakes are great. What happens if we throw some boomerangs? I can shoot 3 of those. I feel like these might hit pretty hard. The bounce around is fun. In part because they don't like. They get to hang out. You know, the spells don't just immediately dissipate. I guess that's everything. Oh, and here's another 20% chance that dead enemies will turn into souls and attack the player for 6 seconds. No, thank you. Stealth mode, not gonna do me a whole lot of good. Let's go re-roll some shit. Alright, I don't think I have 3. I do. Increase our mana pool. We now have the forbidden super snack. That is going to make things even more complicated. Now we need to re-roll a dash. Out of control here. Upon completion, trigger an explosion and dispel most enemy spells within a 2.5 effect radius. So many snakes. Alright, 2K ain't bad. I suppose that's the element, is the snakes. The ghost fire just hangs around. Speed is actually kind of useful. Where's that first? I guess we have 2 poisons. You know what? God damn it. This could be maybe a little busted. So, I think that's the winner. You son of a bitch. Maybe we'll get lucky and we can re-roll this into another split. And then we'd have 3. Damn it. And we're broke. All right, let's maybe grab some health. The knockback is pretty brutal. Too many particles. I don't even have to cast that many times. I just have to do it like once. Maybe twice. And I have enough ammo for a hot minute. That bone shield is looking thick. Excuse me, unhand me. Thank you. Oh, it's dead, and the room's done. Yep. That's just bonkers. actually have the capacity. Whoa, now. We could go double. Good Lord. One of these is the one. Oh no, my shield! It ate them all. Very nice. Hey, we got a side room. I could hop 4 up into a rare. Or just a plus. %, mana reduction. Maybe we take off the damage there and just and then instead go for big damage. What are we done? Looks good. I'll take it. I'll take that too. That gives me one more spell slot, which means I can add one more stupid thing to this puzzle. More damage. Or maybe we go for the double. How many are we shooting now? 5, I think. Let's just go ahead and pop in. Oh, it's still there. That's curious. Since we're not reducing our consumption anymore, hey, we did it. All right, splits into 8 weaker spells after it ends. Now, we're actually gonna lose 1. But that's okay, because we can add more damage. And then we'll re-roll this one. Crit rate's already up there. Do I have enough to do anything interesting with a... Oh, that... You really don't need a lot. Okay. Okie dokie. Spell, projectile speed, and duration are now even better. You know what? We can just put that right there. I don't think we have a lot of room for improvements at this point. Other than getting our computer to run faster. Which ultimately there isn't a lot of room for that. It's already a very beefy computer. There's a lot of that where it can really be game dependent, where some games manage putting you through a lot of stuff. Hey, I'll take a 20% damage boost. Like, they can throw a lot of stuff on your screen, and the way that they're not graphics. It's like data packets that the way it all processes, because of the way it's coded and programmed, runs smoother. Things just stop existing. Chance to gain gold, no. Recover some life. Gotta give everything time to catch up. I'm running a little slow. All right. The final moment. Time to break my computer. Wildly easy. That was a good run. Didn't even need our other wand. But magic bullet into lightning dash. Pretty solid. Now we're gonna go get nuked. So our damage is not nearly high enough or fast enough. Oh, come, oh, Jesus. All right. This is absolutely gonna fucking break everything. I can't even cast it, that's what I thought. I think we might have to double up, yep. Yep. I'm still playing, I think. Can I hit the escape button? Let's turn spell transparency off. I don't know if I'm coming back from this. Might have been too much. Yep. Totally just crashed. Now, here's the question. If we pull it back up, is it going to bring us back in game? That's what I want to know. Excellent. But it gypped us of our wand. Ain't that a bitch? Oh, you motherfucker. I mean, I'll take it. But still, I was kind of hoping to, Hey, look, we got a shop. I think the damage is good. 15,000? 18,000? 19,000? 20? 28? 30? Just cast it a few more times. $30 was pretty good. I don't think I'm gonna beat that. Let's try the tanky approach and just try to dump truck some armor on. All right, here we go. Time to get obliterated. Damage is really good though. Now, if I could have gotten those explosions lining up just right, although I don't know that the dash would have countered him. It's supposed to. I just realized I'm not wearing my eyeballs. It's weird, my vision is so much different. All right. We'll turn this back up. Make our game pretty again. And then we're going to bail on this game. $12.30. I think we're going to see where Mistress is and how she's doing. Off and on. Camera 1, camera 2, camera 1, camera 2. Looks like I have to reset my stream. Bit of a bummer. Update all. Edit the game. Why are you in caps lock? And then we're going to reset. So I gotta tune you guys out and then come. All right, we're back. Oh, that's interesting. Why do they gotta do me like that? Why they gotta make me nervous? Like, oh, we fucked with your game just a little. I think we were about to go die to some harpies. I think that was the plan. Clearly disappointed by our spiffy new hat. Kind of a letdown.
I wonder if the gods are watching me.
Yes, I am. I can I never remember if there's a dig point here. It's wild how much shit there is in game.
It's beautiful.
This could very easily drop me.
I'm ready. Whatever it takes.
So we're going to give ourselves a nice little extra.
How delicious. Is that blood? No, never.
Such a pretty song. Please.
I want to get this shit for free. Let me just keep using it.
Such a pretty song.
So that's, I think, going to be our first move. Now, how do I want to break this up?
Please. Like it's
I think we're going to put you up here.
Such a pretty song.
Probably along with
Careful,
you.
I'm behind.
I'm ready.
We'll get
I
you
must keep going.
close-ish.
Best get going.
To be honest, I
On
don't
my-
remember how close I have to be to trigger combat. I guess that close. So, yay me. Advantage and you missed. We're just gonna go ahead and back it on up.
Where do I go from here?
Wisdom save. Are you guys wise? Not particularly. Yay. I expect that, actually. I guess moving back didn't really help me any. I wonder if the weapon that you have in hand is the one that you use your reaction with, and if you're not wielding a melee weapon, that you can't make a melee, like a flyby reaction. You're still going with that shit, huh? Doubled movement. We missed. Oh, there's one hanging out up there too. I'll just pick you up and put you right there. You can try doing something useful. And they saved. They're frightened. Been hit a few times, still saved. I resisted the song. Good for me. It's like nearly the only character I have right now who's functional. Target's out of sight. Target's too far. Can I attack the same enemy twice? I bet I could. Surprisingly, I got the hit. You know.
It's time.
All right. Melee healing is stupid. Two characters that don't really need healing.
Take you. No mercy.
Yes, come back. I mean, honestly, that works for me. Annoyingly, this doesn't, because this thing has no... 6 meters of movement is so gross. Yo, my team. Can we try doing some usefulness?
I will have your head, Harvey. Skin you alive, you foul wretch!
You're looking a little rough there, Bazel. Little boy? No. Little boy's good.
Need everyone alive and fighting. Take you.
Take all the healing you can get. Missed. Resisted. Okay, please stabby stabby effectively.
What is this? I will have
Nice
your
and
head,
effective.
Harpy.
Can I do have enough to run over and stab someone else.
Blood comes easy these days.
Attack, ability, or saving throw. Let's try it again. Can I scoot back? Nice. give some healing to you. You douchebag.
Onward.
Hey, it worked. Yep, run away.
No time to waste.
Just a little hop. How about right there? Why aren't you hopping? The secondary weapons putting in work.
Over here.
Behold the dance of death.
Mean strong words.
Light on my feet. Thou necrotic stuff.
Insulted to death.
Are they gone?
Hey, look at that. I can sing him a little song.
Who are you? Wow. I'm Mercon. Oh no. I had to get the gold from the nest. Mole will be so mad. I got to go. Wait, you should meet Mole. She'll be grateful you helped me. Find a boy called Donny. Tell him you want to see the dragon's lair.
Dragon's Lair. Got it.
Keep going a little longer now.
All right, we'll grab you. You're a little hoppier.
Open up. Another stride toward fate.
Y'all are so dumb sometimes. So dumb.
Let's see what those harpies were hoarding.
Alright, Harpy's effectively down. Time to take a little nap. Get all our shit back.
Let's get on with it.
Don't
Burn through
touch
pretty
me.
much all our spells.
Don't waste a step.
It's a little unfortunate that We have to
They pursued the Nautiloid. Perhaps they were trying
go
to
on a murder with the.
I am one of many and will not be a burden to my queen.
With the lovely bard. That's all right.
I need a quick word.
He stares right past you, as if you're invisible. He nods, then reaches for a concealed hatch.
Let's go harass Mole.
Well, look who's come to visit. My kids say you've been busy since you got here. Messing with our
Staying alive.
business. Yeah? You scared the life out of little Sylphie. Now, you're going to pay for it.
Oh, look at that.
Fine. But make any more trouble for us and you'll regret it. Drow or not. We're done here. Get lost.
Nope.
Little slow on the uptake. Any reason you're...
Guess not. Fine, I'll leave.
Better not be cursed.
How would you punish someone who wronged you?
Wrong me how?
Oh, say murder or theft?
Killing is good. It culls the weak. But theft would be paid for painfully, 1,000 times over.
Good to know.
Little foreshadowing there is just priceless.
Your sour face is tiring, Shadowheart. By all means leave if I am so distasteful.
What's in here?
I'd rather not turn my back on you, if it's all the same.
Think more of them.
They got their fill. Thought you was busy with the foul bloods in Elson's Grove. Sucker punching strangers. That's your bit, right? Wasn't any of your business, though, was it? Didn't think this contract could go any worse. Then you showed up. Dunno what I expected. That much gold for some long-lost relic buried in the arse end of nowhere. And from a wizard, too. I should have known. The gold probably turns to lead the moment you leave Baldur's Gate. Stupid thing to die for. It's called the Night Song. Supposed to be hidden under the temple where the goblins jumped us.
One
I'd
thing I
give you
like
a
about
map of the
playing the
temple
Dark
and
Urge
wish you
is
a
I'm
happy
excited
funeral.
about all of the
But my
other
mate
stuff
Brian
I get
kept
to
hold of it
explore
like
if I
his own
ever
sodger.
actually get there.
Goblins made short of the fat old chunk. All I've got's the contract. Can show you where we turn back, if you feel like dying. Don't thank me. I'll be well on my way to Baldur's Gate when you die.
Don't plan on dying.
I'm just glad to be rid of the bloody thing. Happy hunting. Come on. We're wasting time.
What did I just pick up? Goblin drawings. All right. Let's go grab Scratch. Every run's not complete until you have the goodest boy in your team.
Something good here, I hope.
Strange. It looks...
The pig's dead, my friend. Staring at it won't bring it back. Come on. We'll never fix these brainworms if we stop and gawk at every piece of carrion you find.
The boar seems to be fresh, only a few hours dead. Examining the corpse, you see 2 small puncture wounds in its neck.
And is it dead enough for you? It's been drained of blood with wounds in its neck. It's been killed by a vampire. I didn't want to say anything because I didn't want to worry you. They are ferocious creatures. But don't worry. I'll keep watch tonight. We won't have to worry about nocturnal visitors. Now please, let's go.
The hat is so good. Like,
Bloody hells. Literally. Just when I think
I
I've
want-
got a
I want-
grasp on our dilemma, a devil shows up. No matter. We've dealt with every other oddity thrown at us lately. We can handle this one too. Now, as for this Raphael, he knows our secret. He claims he can help. What do you make of him?
go poking around in your brain.
Anticipation. She is testing me somehow. About Raphael.
Actually, yes, you're right. Very intuitive. Clearly the devil was trying to sow doubt among us. I know people who work much like our new acquaintance does. You don't need a scourge or a rack to break people. Fear and self-doubt is sufficient. When actual pain comes, the victim's already done the heavy lifting for their torturer. There were no right answers with that devil. He was toying with his food, us. Aren't you glad that I am? It's an effective trick. Watch out for it. And for Raphael. You know what I really miss about Baldur's Gate? The food. Freshest fish I've ever had.
I don't care for fish. Red meat, now, that's different. Rare as can be. Dripping.
I want to eat.
Well,
I'm
unless we
hungry.
find a cure, you won't.
Around his neck is a collar etched with a name. Scratch. With a deep, heartbroken whine, the dog bows his head.
Who's a good boy?
He whines, but remains rooted by the corpse's side.
And we'll just take all your stuff. Thank you. All right, time for a nap.
Please stay your blade. I mean, no. Oh. It's you.
Oh, this is one of my favorite little interactions with Alfira, which, you know, ends a particular way. However, if you didn't know, there's a whole bunch of cruelty that you could give her up front that makes this scene just so much more special.
You know what it means. You loot-breaking asshole. Ugh, this is the last thing I need. Look, you left me in a bad way. I couldn't stay in the grove with the others, just waiting to die. So I left.
So you ran like a coward.
Why did I bother trying to explain myself? I've met steaming piles of excrement more pleasant than you. I'm only here out of necessity. I saw your fire in the dark, and I'm... well, exhausted. I need somewhere safe to rest.
Join me. I'll keep you safe.
You? No, I don't think you will. I don't have the energy for this. I'm going to bed. Don't worry, I'll be gone by first light. The sooner we go to sleep, the sooner I'll get...
Can we annoy her to
The
go
sooner we
away?
get-
Doesn't appear like it.
This devil, Raphael, flaunts his paltry wings as if he wants to impress us. You saw the red dragon slaying his infernal kin above hell's fires, did you not? Next to a dragon, the devil's a gnat. When I am Kithrak, I will take my Queen Vlaakith his head as a trophy. I will sit astride one. It is only a matter of time. I will ride a red dragon. I will wield the silver sword, and I will conquer every layer of hell, should my queen command it. The Geich are my kind's mortal enemy. It is not unusual for the Kithrak to give chase, to penetrate the hells. This is unusual. But I'm not one to question the wisdom of my queen. I can see but to the horizon. Vlaakith's sight pierces the many planes.
Interesting. Time for a nap.
You open your eyes with a lurch, and you are not in your bed. You stand above a body which is in a state of gore nearly beyond recognition. The body of that brave girl who earnestly swore to devote her life to your cause. Her blood covers you, and its warmth feels like the embrace of an old friend. You recall nothing of how you ended up here, but your head pounds and aches.
I don't think I've ever succeeded on this roll. God damn. Guess we're gonna remember today.
A single moment comes to you, the flash of abject terror in her eyes, blood spilling from her lips. No time for last words.
I've never seen that before. Son of a bitch. I thought I was gonna get both. So we're gonna roll it until we figure it out.
There are dozens and dozens of wounds on the corpse. The killer did not stop savaging it, even when she was long gone. And your dominant arm aches. It aches from stabbing over and over. No matter how it appears, the body is there, and her blood is on your hands. The question flows through your mind. Who are you really, that you could be guilty of such bitter business?
Mistress. That's who.
If you could craft a corpse like this in one night, what masterpieces have you sculpted in your forgotten decades? You don't have much time for reflection now. You need to act. You may only have a few moments before the others awaken and begin to cast blame for the hot sin before you. The bedroll becomes a warm, swampy cocoon of gall and fluids.
Yep.
You wonder if your misdeed will be noticed.
Of course it will. But we're gonna sleep good.
Another waif dead before her time. I wonder how it happened. She was brutalized. The killer knifed her many times after she was dead.
Yep.
Was it you? The blood speaks for itself.
Of course.
Why?
Starion approves.
The parasite must be affecting you deeply.
The worm in your head has never slept more peacefully.
That little smug
You know
look,
in your
like,
heart it was something deeper,
sure.
hungrier.
Scratch has something for me.
Even if it was the worm, this was peculiar indeed. I'll be watching.
An uneasy feeling lingers in the air. As the Inquisition departs, you are left alone with a familiar headache.
First time I came across this, I was actually pretty upset because I was like, oh, I get a bard in my party. That's cool. But nope. Hey, I succeeded on a performance check. What do I get? Is there something special that you can ritualize when... Shadowheart approves. And again.
Just so you know, I don't judge you for what happened to that bard, Alfira. But the look of guilt on your face was priceless. I don't care, really.
I'm
But you
undead. I'm
could
doing
have been more
good.
subtle about it.
I was no friend to Alfira, but there was no sense in killing her. I'll be watching everyone in this camp like a hawk.
Of course, I think it's a pretty
Especially you.
spectacular. It's a pretty spectacular item. I got a bunch of recommendations from other people to give. Actually, I need to. Asleep, what's good? What am I doing here? Options. Am I not in borderless anymore? I am. Why is it being silly right now? I was given a whole bunch of suggestions for a handful of other programs, like Lumia is one that I put some time into. And it just became like this total pain in the ass to use. I don't quite understand right now why. Let me change it back to full screen. And then interestingly enough, I can click out of it. I wonder if the new update messed with the game. Because it seems to be having some issues at the moment. I never had yeah, it seems like ghost chat for this game has diminished just a hair. Although interestingly enough, in windowed mode, it's not like much changes. Let's out because it looks pretty much identical.
Many a good warrior savors the scent of blood in the air.
But how are you doing, Asleep?
And a capricious murder now and again. Too many, though, and you waste energy and dull your weapon. My suggestion: attack with purpose and savor your kills. And if the urge proves too much,
Did it get like super quiet?
I'm
Feels
sure
like
we
it
can
did.
find you a goblin or two to carve up.
On the rooftops. Fresh blood.
Oh, Dark Urge is Dark Urge is so good.
Get over there! Surround them like! You spotted us. Good. It's like they say. Wait. A drow. In the sun. Stand down! This one's got a touch of the absolute about her. Apologies, your lordship. Hard making you out from a distance.
That's wild.
Please, your greatness. Was an honest mistake is all. You'll get no more trouble from us. Promise.
Never had that happen. Being a drow has its perks. Like I need the bonus at this rate. Yo, what is...
Never a dull moment.
I do not recall everything being so dark.
Be wary of false promises. The missing druid, Halsin, was it? He may be talented, but only a Githyanki's Zathis can cleanse an embedded tadpole.
Might have adjusted my my settings a little too far. Looks
No
empty.
traps, please. One day I'll catch a break.
The only thing that's been a bit of a disappointment on my end is I've never made a Dark Urge run beyond Act 1. Like, I got murked at the creche after having completed all of Act 1 and was about to start unlocking all the cool shit you get to do as the Dark Urge in Act 2, and did not happen. Just little disappointing. Yep. Yeah, that was justice. That was the furthest I had ever taken a Dark Urge run, and I had all of Act 1 done, which was so disappointing because I had done some of the other stuff that I hadn't done before. Like I took out Auntie Ethel, which I didn't do in any of my previous runs because it was terrifying. Didn't feel the need to risk my run for it. So I got the Matriarch, although I was kind of over leveled at that point because I delayed it till the very end. But still, like, I cleaned house. It was awesome. I was making good progress down in the creche, and I had everything up until that last little thing that I had to deal with, and then I got fucking smashed in the face. Those legendary powers are
Let's crack it open.
such a pain.
Let's hope for gold.
Oh hey, an explosive barrel. Now I just got a nice little sword. 1d10 plus 3. I mean, if like, it all depends on how you like to play the game. I don't think there's anything wrong whatsoever with playing the game through the normal mode and, you know, dying and reloading. That's 99% of gaming. And I'm actually pretty anti-hardcore mode as a gamer, mostly because it's frustrating. But for some reason, this was a good idea. And that makes the decisions all a lot more. So things like
Never wanted the easy path.
Fights and other stuff, I have to be a lot more cognizant about. And Ethel's kind of scary. But once I did, once I made it through my first playthrough, which was my 8th playthrough, I was like, you know what? At this point, I don't need to be surprised anymore. If I'm gonna do a fight, I'm gonna do my research. I'm gonna Google shit. I'm gonna figure out what I need to know. No surprises, because I've got too much time and effort into this to throw it away indiscriminately for the sake of the experience. I did that the first time. I got a good 150 hours out of the experience. Now I'm gonna play smarter.
Shadow. Such a grim name for such a beautiful flower.
I heard you mumbling that line to yourself earlier. It needs more work.
I love that.
Fortunate for his tongue, he didn't say it to me.
Like, he just got called out for trying to admit, like, Shadowheart, such a grim name for such a beautiful flower, and Shadowheart's like, I heard you mumbling that line to yourself earlier, it needs more work. Like, Jesus.
Not to my taste, certainly.
Yes, we know you don't like, we know you don't like them.
Cursed to put my hands on everything.
But if you're playing like a normal game, go for it. Fuck around, find out.
Eager for battle. This'll do. Proceeding. What lies within? Weapon designs. The work of a Malar. A smith, as the locals say.
You're an assassin, right? Yes, you are. Go stabby stabby. Extra experience.
Looks empty.
What path lies before me?
This could be a good idea or a bad idea. Chances are it's a bad idea. My characters are generally kind of squishy and they hit kind of hard. Assuming I get into a fight, I could just insult them and get away with it.
Whatever
Is that
comes.
how it's likely going to
ready.
go? Probably not.
Let's move.
As you approach, a guttural scream and a succession of quick bangs rattle the door. Then,
Wonder what the bar is
a
gonna
low
say.
moan. Someone or something is having a bit of fun.
Look at this lineup here. It's so good. Just, there's so much happening.
Leave it. Whoever's inside doesn't want an audience, and I don't want to fight.
Oh, it's too bad that you're not in charge. Hey, look who approves. Of course.
What the hell are you doing?
Can I persuade them to carry on? Holy shit. Might have to, I need a fucking hotkey for my screen. Let's see here. OBS Studio. Replay. Scene. Source visibility sounds like the button I want. We'll call this our panic button. And we're using Game Capture 2. And we'll see. Oh, we might have fucked it up. To be honest, I don't actually know how those rules work. Might have to restart my stream now. Son of a bitch. I have the ability to turn it off. I don't have the ability to turn it back on. Like, I know it's marked mature and it's like they're really well aware of like sexual content, but I also know that there's limits to what you can show. And there's some wildly spicy stuff that takes place, and I don't particularly want to see this level of spice, but I've also never had the opportunity to talk them into it, so. Oh, balls. Can I drop it or change it and turn it back on? And it doesn't want to play. Nice. Well, since we're already here, do carry on. It's a roll of 15. I interrupted, I think a bugbear and an ogre going to town. And I succeeded on my roll.
Tell of my rutting, my virility.
Don't want this puny rutting written down.
Puny? I am strong. I am virile. I am
Enough! Oh, a moment
character laughed at them.
ruined. Passion squished like slow goats underfoot. Oh, we leave.
Aww. I ruined it for both of them. I'm sorry. All right, let me